We're always excited to have Joe on board speaking at our hospitality events, and he's spoken on many other occasions at our events, but he's just dynamic. Please join me in welcoming my friend, Joe Colavito.
Turn to the person to your left, the person to your right. You can get up and shout across the room if you want and ask them this question. What is the number one driver of your success?
It's not my shirt, I can tell you that.
It could be your shirt. It could be your shirt. Are the good answers coming from over here? I just want to know where the good answers are. All right, okay. All right, what is the number one driver of your success? Let's take a little straw poll. What did you guys come up with? Number one driver of your success? Consistency, enthusiasm. Referrals. Oh, referrals are huge. Give me a little bit on that. Yeah. Okay. Number one driver of success?
My wife.
Your wife. Yeah. All right, do me a favor. Everyone, please close your eyes. I will not steal your last sip of Diet Coke. I will not spit in your coffee. I won't steal your watch. Just close your eyes for a moment. Research says that 83% of all distractions go away when you close your eyes. So ready? On the count of three, close your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Keep them closed. I now want you to look back over last week and this week, from last Monday all the way through yesterday when you got here. I want you to think about every single meeting that you had with either a prospect or a client. Could have been a new client, could have been a long-standing client, somebody in your office, even your wife, since she's the number one driver of your success. Think back on every one of those meetings, and I want you to imagine them for just one moment in the absence of influence. So imagine every one of those meetings and you have no influence, zero influence. Nobody is doing anything that you say. They're not taking a suggestion, a hint, or any advice. They're doing whatever they want to do because you have zero influence. All right, you can open your eyes. Sometimes I forget to do that and everybody falls asleep before I get to the next slide. How many of you believe in the absence of influence you could be successful? So unlimited influence, that's our topic for today. What is it that we need to do to ensure that you have unlimited influence? The ability to get people to do what they should do and need to do and even want to do but won't do in the absence of your unlimited influence. That's what we're here to talk about today. And it's important that you understand the why behind what I do. As I think about you, and I've had the pleasure of meeting 10,000 financial advisors over the last decade, and here's what I've realized you have in common. You play a vital role, an absolutely vital role in people's lives like my parents who are about to turn 80 and 75. So your job is extremely vital. It's also extremely difficult. It can be overwhelming at times. My job is to make your job easier. And so I developed CoreView LLC because I can't stand the thought of any one of you in this room underperforming. Drives me crazy. And so I developed CoreView LLC to help you increase your influence, your focus, and your performance. And I learned most of the stuff that I learned, the really good stuff, from my daughter and my kids based on this principle. Can I get everyone to read this out loud at the same time for me? Ready? Start just the principle, the older we get. Go ahead. 1, 2, 3, go. And so we're blessed to have 5 children. They currently range in age from 11 to 22. I'd like to share briefly Andrea, who's our most interesting case study. She's the one that is absolutely spontaneous combustion. She can find a way to get injured in almost every single instance. She's been to the emergency room 5 times. We've only been there 6 times as a family. This is that kid, right? She falls out of trees, she runs into stuff, and on this particular case, my mother-in-law has come over for volunteer pool duty. She's going to watch all 5 kids at the pool. Mac and cheese is ready to go for lunch. We'll be gone for about 4 hours. When we get done, we'll have all our errands done. She'll be done and worn out, and we'll come back and rescue her. Andrea steps up onto the Pennsylvania bluestone coping, and she says, "Hey, Grandma, watch this. I taught myself how to do a backflip." I'm not really going to do it. People think I'm going to do that. Andrea jumps off of the pool. She goes like this, and her head hits exactly where her feet began, on Pennsylvania bluestone rock. My mother-in-law runs over there, yanks her out of the pool, looks at her. She says, Andrew, are you okay? She goes, I kind of hit my head. She says, well, can I see what's going on? She looks in the back of her head, and what does she see? Nothing. No blood, doesn't see any gash. And she assumes, hey, no blood, no foul, no injury. Whew, my heart's had enough. Let's head back upstairs, make the mac and cheese, pool is closed. Early, I walk up. Can I borrow you for a second, Cheryl? It won't hurt. Come on up here for just one moment. So Cheryl is now playing the part of Andrea. So Andrea, how are you feeling? You okay?
I'm really groggy and tired.
A little groggy and tired. Hey, would you mind if I just took a quick look?
Sure.
A gash that deep, that wide, all the way down to her skull. It was white. I kept my lunch in, which was the best part of the story, and I said, hey, Andrew, let's head down to Scottish Rite Child's. You won't even have to check in. I mean, they know you by name. We'll just, hey, we're back, and they'll just put you in the same room. You know, new lollipop, new bear, everything will be fine. And suddenly, Andrea starts asking question after question after question. She is just curious to the core. She's just being a kid, and she just can't stop asking questions. Hey, Dad, before the doctor comes in, can you see my brain? I thought, we have nothing better to do. I'll play along. Sure, Andrea, what do you want to know? She goes, what color is it? Is it moving? Is it hot or cold? And as the doctor comes in to put the first stitch in, she says, wait. And the doctor leans over and says, honey, I do this all the time. I'm a professional at this. Have you ever leaned in and said that to one of your clients? Right? I mean, just right at the moment of the stitch or the signature, they just start to panic. I watched this guy. He was great. He says, honey, seriously, it's okay. I do this all the time. He goes to put that first stitch in. Wait. I have one more question. I said, Andrew, what's on your mind? I will never forget this question. Can you tell what I'm thinking? Now, how awesome would it be if we literally could just open up our client's brain, you know, not whack them in the head with a rock, but just kind of open it up, look in there, and actually know what they were thinking. By the way, anyone curious as to what happened with the no blood?
Doesn't bleed back there.
Only spot in the back of the head that does not bleed. Which leads me to the three questions I'd like to share with you that keep me curious to the core. What's different? What's right? What am I missing? What's different? She hit her head on a rock and there was no blood. What's right? Perhaps there was no injury. But what we'll find is, just because our clients don't look like they're injured, there can be internal injury. And what am I missing? That keeps us looping. What am I missing? See, I don't have to have all the answers as an advisor. I have to have all the questions. So here's the thesis for everything we're going to talk about going forward. Are you ready? Repeat after me. Why guess when I can know? Why guess when I can know? I mean, why guess when I can know exactly what my clients are thinking, exactly what they want to do next, and exactly what role they want to play and they want me to play? So how awesome would it be if I could show you how to use one word per quadrant of the brain, 3 words total, because we're going to eliminate one quadrant in a moment. So 3 words is all you have to know. It'll make every question you ever ask better. Anyone interested?